Yes, I feel like it's better. Say something so we can get the test.
Hey, what's up, punks?
What's up, punks?
Why do you even listen to us?
Who knows? We're really not even good.
And that's the tea. Hello, welcome back to episode 4. Pew, 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 pew.
Welcome back, Shelby. We missed you last week.
Yeah, I know, you left me. Isn't she a turd?
Sorry. I didn't like having to record by myself. I feel like it was really
Yeah, well,
depressing.
so what happened is, Kate got really mad at me and then decided that I wasn't allowed to be on the podcast anymore, and I was like, well, that's dumb, so I started my own podcast called Kate Speaks.
Shelby speaks or Kate speaks?
I'm Shelby.
So, more like Kate speaks out against Shelby.
Yeah. Anyways.
I reinstated her.
That's not really what happened. I just had a lot going on.
We're
so
just saying
all
hello.
is forgiven. We've made up. I forgive you.
I don't hate you anymore for ditching
so
the podcast.
Started grad school.
Yeah, I barely see you now. Thanks for ditching me for school.
I know I'm gonna be a lawyer, so hashtag just kidding. I'm not gonna be a lawyer. But anyway, so today I wanted to get my hair done, girly stuff or whatever. So I made an appointment like a week ago, and I went tonight.
About a week ago.
Yes. And I went tonight, and you know when you're like, okay, I just want like a trim. I'm just here to get some dead ends off. Guys, you won't know what this is, but it's fine.
Everyone has dead ends, but...
Then... Yeah, but they don't have, drastic changes unless you have,
That's true.
Maybe you have long hair. I feel like that was,
sexist?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, okay?
No, me.
Oh.
By saying that guys couldn't have long hair and cut it all off.
Oh.
Anyways, that doesn't matter. Let's not live in 2018 anymore. Okay. So, I had hair that was long, and then... I was like, can you trim it because I've got some dead ends? And she was like, yeah, sure. So then I look in the mirror, and it's just like in the movies where someone gets their hair cut, and I look in the mirror and it's about 6 inches higher than I want it to be. So now I have short hair, and I don't really like short hair, but we're dealing with it. That happened at about 5, so we're just...
You're living. You're still here.
We're thriving on it.
You are still here.
So... It's
a miracle.
That's what's going on with me. Yeah.
What about your Pokemon life this week?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like we're all friends here. I've maybe opened the app twice, and one was to just trade with Kate on the couch.
You're welcome.
And then another was to, catch something. Because now when I'm in grad school, I literally stay in this building from, 8 in the morning to, 7, and I don't really leave. And if I do leave, it's to come home to get lunch or go out to lunch for an hour, and then I'm back. And you can attest to that.
It's true.
So, yeah.
It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
We don't get to hang out anymore.
And you're going out of town this weekend, so we can't play this weekend. I just like to have a buddy. I don't like doing it by myself.
Yeah, I get that.
I feel awkward.
I'm that way too, honestly.
So, I want to have a friend. I don't want to be, walking around with my phone out, whoa, what's she doing,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I'm going to try to work on it.
It's lonely being alone.
I just had to, get into my routine,
Yeah.
I've had to adjust getting up a lot earlier, going to bed a lot later, just...
Well, this week, my Pokemon game, I barely played, especially for me this week, because I started, regular school, I guess. And just getting back in the swing of things. I didn't have a lot of time to play, because I had to, just get everything in gear for all the classes that I'm taking, and I didn't really have enough time in between classes to go do a raid like I would in the past, or go out and walk. And also, it was 95 degrees.
Yeah, a heat wave.
Which, to some people, that may not feel that bad, but, I mean, it is still really warm.
Well, it's just like 90% what? 90% humidity today.
Yeah, so it's like you go outside and you can't even breathe.
Hopefully they don't, like,
not
find
making
out where we are by saying that.
They're not.
Yeah, I'm definitely making excuses. You're about to say you're not making excuses. I'm making excuses
I am
because
making excuses.
I didn't play. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna straight up tell you I didn't play.
We appreciate your honesty here.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm
gonna try to work on it. I'm gonna try to do better.
Well, once we get in the groove, because we can go out and play together and like do the weekends and.
Yeah, the weekends will be.
The key is getting in the groove of things.
Yeah.
Fitting it into the routine because it's definitely a part of both of our routines.
Yeah. Anyway, so what news do we got?
So did you get anything good this weekend? The one time you opened your app?
No.
Wait, I traded you something. I spent a lot of Stardust, but I wanted you to have one of these because it's one of the greatest Pokemon in all of Pokemon.
I know what it is. And you're lying.
I know.
Regirock.
Yeah, it sucks. But
I forgot you did that.
Well, this week I didn't catch anything really good. Last week I caught a shiny Pineco during the Johto Festival and I was over the moon. And then for the rest of the Johto Festival, it was a swing and a miss. I didn't get any other shinies, which I'm okay with, but it was a little disappointing. I didn't do hardly any raids this week because if I was free on campus, there weren't any spawning, or if I was in class, there was like 5 spawning. That's just the way it goes. My cycle didn't line up with the raid cycle this week. So I don't have anything super interesting to tell you guys about catch-wise. Oh, on my Celebi quest, like I said, it was hard for me to fit in like decent amounts of time to play. So where I am in the Celebi quest, I'm going to talk about one of the phases or a couple of the phases. So if you don't want to hear them, if you're not there yet, you can skip ahead a few minutes. But I got hung up this week in the walking the Eevee 10 kilometers. It was walk at 10 kilometers in 2 different stages. Which I usually have my app on when I'm in the car, just like running. I don't play it or anything, but I don't know, that it just took me a long time, and today I walked 5 kilometers, so I could make sure I start the next stage, because of course now what I'm on is the 7 Pokestops in a row every day, which I'm a little salty about because it's just a stalling game. Like I've already done the other 2 steps in the stage. So yeah, that's what we talked about last week. Shelby.
I'm only on the first one. So
you're taking your time, and that's okay, because who knows when there'll be another special quest.
True.
Special research. All right, let's move into our news this week. We've got a fair little bit of news.
Let's do it. Let's become a news podcast.
News anchors. Whoop. So, this past weekend, Shelby, were you in Nashville?
Yes.
Were you at the Pokemon Worlds tournament?
Yes.
What?
Just kidding. No, I was not.
Where were you?
I was at the Taylor Swift concert. Thank you very much.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I'm a girl, okay? Deal with it. We go to Taylor Swift concerts. I'm a normal human. I feel like people are going to judge me for that, but judge away.
I might edit that out.
No.
I'm just kidding.
This is like, we are being real humans.
It's true.
I'm a real person. I go to concerts. I did hear about the tournament thing. It was I don't know if the whole thing was at a restaurant, but this one barbecue restaurant, I forgot what it's called, it's really famous in Nashville, they were hosting, I don't know if it was the whole tournament, part of the tournament, but it was like for the video games and for the cards game, and apparently like the number 8 player in the world or something was there, so pretty interesting.
Yeah, the top players were there. Oh, but at that one restaurant.
At that one place at that one time that I heard about it.
Why didn't you get his autograph? That could have been a giveaway for our podcast. That could have been our first giveaway ever.
It could have been. Well, I didn't know.
I'm just kidding.
I feel like, I don't know. Maybe you guys think that's cool, but... I mean, I think it's cool, but, like, is it cool enough to get an autograph, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is. He probably works really hard.
Also, you should have gotten some merch. They have the
They
best
did?
merch. Yes.
I didn't really,
they had, they
look
had
into
Pikachu
it.
and Eevee with a little guitar.
Aww.
It was, like,
Why
Nashville
You didn't tell me that. I didn't go inside.
Well, it sold out really fast.
Oh, you couldn't even get in? Oh, no, you just mean it sold out.
Yeah,
okay,
I think anybody could, go buy the merch, I think.
Well, yeah, because you can eat in the restaurant. There are people eating there.
Yeah, but it also wasn't at a restaurant. Not all of it.
Okay, well, part of it was.
Yeah. Not all of it.
Part of it.
Okay.
Because they have badges. And
well, yeah. Maybe one day I'll be good enough.
Telling you weren't there.
Maybe one day I'll be good enough and I can be in that tournament.
Maybe.
Dreams can come true.
It wasn't for the app, though. It was for,
No, it's for the card game
DS.
and the, yeah, there's that, the card game.
But not for the app.
Online, no.
The light keeps flickering, and I feel like it's Stranger Things in here or something.
When is Stranger Things coming back on?
When is it?
I am so ready.
Let's have a Stranger Things podcast. That would be so good.
Dude.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for our new podcast, Stranger Things.
Just kidding. We won't ditch.
No, that would be awesome, though.
Okay, but anyway, so we live for Stranger Things.
We're already digressing, but you know what?
Okay, we
That's
don't
part
live
of it.
for it, but we do love
We
Stranger
stand
Things.
with Stranger Things.
I don't know if you guys are in with the internet lingo here, but
I have no idea.
Stan, yeah. I was really confused. I thought Stan was this man.
A man named Stan.
Yes, because I kept seeing it on Twitter. It was like, oh, hey Stan, Twitter. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I learned from you and a couple other friends.
I didn't know what it meant.
I had no idea. But I
literally the lights keep flickering.
Well, if this never airs, you know.
You'll know what happened to us. Okay, bye! Just kidding. We're fine.
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, I was considering driving up to Nashville for Worlds if Unknown had spawned. Or, because I still don't have any Unknown. Or if they had brought in...
I could have just gone there and gotten it.
I know, that's true. Okay. Well, okay. Or if something like Relicamp was there that I would never, ever be able to get because when am I ever going to New Zealand?
Yeah.
But you know where I am going next week? I'm going to get a Tropius! That's right. I'm going to Malaga, Spain next week.
But seriously, it'll be just me and we're going to talk about all Taylor Swift.
You're going to want to miss next week.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about Taylor Swift. Maybe I'll actually try to play more so I can contribute. But yeah, so she's leaving me for Spain. I was invited, but of course, I actually care about my schoolwork, so couldn't go.
Okay, I'm still in undergrad.
Well, anyway, so she's just going to fail, but it's fine.
No,
we're fine.
My teachers have already approved. It's okay.
Yeah, right. My butt, they've approved.
Okay, well, it's going to be approved. I'm not worried.
Okay, anyway, so, yeah, so you'll be with me. We're going to have a great time.
And I'll be hunting Tropius, posting pics on Twitter, probably
and
the opposite time of the night.
Be rude and make us jealous, so that's nice of you.
Well, maybe if we meet up with people who listen to this podcast one day, maybe I'll have a Tropius and I can trade it to you. Also, I am bringing back one for you, Shelby. That's part of...
But I don't know if I want you to or if I want to catch it on my own.
I mean, I get that. I was that way with Mr. Mime, but then I was like, I'm just going to get a Mr. Mime.
I don't know.
Someone traded me that.
I gotta think about it
That
before
might
you
be-
trade it with me.
That might be... I could get a Mr. Mime, too. If it's... Yeah, because it's all over Europe. Spain is in Europe. Anyway, I'm going to the southernmost part of Spain, and that's part of where Tropius spawns. So, I am super excited. People are going to think that I spoof and got it that way, but I'm not going to. Anyway, we got to get into some of this news. We've been kind of all over the place, but we're having a good time. If you're having a good time, leave a like in the comments. Just kidding. We're not a Twitch streamer. All right.
But seriously, the lights keep flickering, so if something does happen to us,
Bye.
I don't know who did it, but
3 episodes was all they got. So anyway, congrats to the winners of the World Championships. That's an incredible feat.
I have no idea who you are, but good job.
Congrats. We stand with you.
Way to be amazing at something.
Yeah.
I'm average at several things.
Same.
But I'm not amazing at something, so you accomplish something.
So if you're amazing at something, you go for it.
You're so amazing, and I just like, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
You're amazing, sweetie.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. Anyways, okay.
All right, that's enough of that. We'll actually get into real Pokemon news. All right, well, Worlds was news, but so there's an event going on in Japan right now. Yeah.
An event in Japan?
Yeah.
Who could have thunk it?
It's in Yokosuka, Japan, I believe.
Been there.
No, you haven't.
Well, I've been to Japan.
We did go to Japan one time, yeah.
I went by myself.
No, I was there too.
No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to have one place I've been to.
You've been to LA. I've never been to LA. So anyway, it's the third part of the summer series. This is the third installment of the summer events that Pokemon was having this summer. And with those, we would get to unlock certain bonuses and everything. And then if we completed all three, like all the tasks within the three big events, then we will get a super ultra bonus unlock coming soon. And we'll talk about that in just a little bit.
Wait, I'm confused. If we personally do that?
So it's like, the Yokosuka event, it started August 29th and it's going until September 2nd. Yeah. And so people at the event, if they complete 100,000, they have to complete 100,000 research tasks, the people at the event, within this 3 or 5 day span. And then Europe, Middle East, and Africa have to complete 5 million research tasks as a whole. And then the Americas, 5 million research tasks. And then the Asia Pacific region, 5 million as a whole. And then by each of those 4 groups, if they complete those tasks, then we would get Stardust for a Stardust bonus for catching, 1 hour star pieces, extra Stardust for hatching, and extra Stardust for raiding. So this one is more Stardust, well, it's all Stardust themed rewards, which I think it's the best one because Stardust is probably the most valuable thing that we have right now.
Yeah,
It's
I
how you
guess
trade
so.
basically. And then, so like we've already unlocked both of the previous 2 events.
Mhm.
So if we unlock everything from this one, which we're going to, they set the bar kind of low.
Yeah.
I mean, because they want to let us unlock it. Then there's going to be 1 ultra bonus unlock. And then, so like when they unlocked everything from the Safari Zone in Dortmund, that's when we got the Articuno raid day. Remember that? You got your shiny Articuno?
Yes, I do.
And then,
Elsa is her name.
yeah. And then after the Chicago Go Fest, when we unlocked those, we got the shiny Zapdos, which neither of us participated in because we were busy, I think. I was visiting my grandparents, so. And then after this one, we will unlock, it's already been announced, we're getting Moltres. So we're going to have a Moltres day, and it will be able to be shiny.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm super pumped. And so then there's a lot of speculation as to what the Ultra bonus is going to be.
Bonus! Pew, 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 pew! Didn't we take predictions about when Gen 4 was going to be released?
Yeah.
I think mine was September 9th.
I don't remember if mine was
The 13th? I don't remember, honestly.
I don't remember either.
The 1st, maybe?
A long time ago.
Anyways.
So, wait, let's go back to the event in Japan. So, in Japan, they have increased spawns of Eevee, Torchic, Feebas. I've also seen lots of pictures of Beldum, Ralts, and Slackoth, which are super cool. It's all Gen 3, except for Eevee. And they have special research that they can do. I saw it was like catch 10 Beldum, and then they have an encounter to get a Metagross, which is super awesome. It's like really good. This event is really solid. And then they also have 8 different unknowns spawning. Plus they have Tropius, which is not in that region. And they have shiny Wingull. Wingull is now shiny. It's only at the event, but on September 1st and 2nd, there's going to be increased spawns of Wingull worldwide. And so that's probably going to be the best time to get a shiny Wingull, unless you go hunt them in nests. But that's when I'm going to try to go get them. And that's pretty cool. How do you feel about that?
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Wingull, so.
And then, so if
Moltres Day! Pew, 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 pew. September 8th, baby!
But that's only if everyone unlocks.
So y'all best work your butts off and let's get to catching.
No, well, yeah.
I mean, I can't say anything because I'm not.
We're gonna be playing.
We're gonna play our butts
on
off.
September 1st and 2nd. We're gonna be getting those research.
We're gonna be grinding. We be grinding.
Oh,
kidding.
Lord. So September 8th is gonna be Moltres Day. So Moltres Day.
I won't be here. I'll be in Spain.
I mean,
I'll be right here on this couch hanging out.
So Moltres Day, September 8th. That is what day is that? It's a Saturday.
Wait, what is?
Moltres Day. It's a Saturday.
The 8th.
The 8th.
Of course it is.
So Moltres, this one I'm really excited about because Moltres is one of the best fire type attackers in the game, along with Ho-Oh, which we just had a surprise release of Ho-Oh Rays to end the Johto Festival. Oh, I know last week I said I was going to go hard and try to get a shiny. I wasn't able to do any Ho-Oh raids, so unfortunately I didn't get the shiny. But I want to go hard during Moltres Day and maybe pick up 2 if I'm super lucky, or even 1. I would trade for a shiny Ho-Oh because I think that's the coolest shiny legendary. So Moltres also has the best fire type moveset by DPS in Fire Spin and Overheat, and it's I forgot about Entei. Entei is also a really good fire type attacker. Oh, Entei is a really good defender also. Moltres has the dual capability of being fire and flying, which makes it even stronger against particularly bug and grass type. And during this Moltres Raid Day, it has been announced that its exclusive move is Sky Attack, which is a flying type, so that gives it even more versatility. And GoHub they put some numbers together for us. And Fire Spin Overheat gives the best fire type moveset and gives it the best DPS at 24 in a stab cycle. And then with this new flying type move, Sky Attack, with the fast move Fire Spin, charge move Sky Attack, it would also yield a 24 stab or 24 DPS in the stab cycle. So it puts it even, it just is a different typing. So if you have some Fire Spin Overheat Moltres and then you've got a couple Fire Spin Sky Attack, it's very versatile. They both yield the same DPS, but you can use them both for different things in your advantage for type matchups. Okay, so we got a question from Nito Marquise, and they ask if we think that Sky Attack is a good choice for the exclusive move or not. I like this move. What do you think, Shelby?
Yeah, I think it's a great move.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not really, super impressed with it, but I'm not super bummed about it. So, I mean, it's just okay.
Yeah. Well, there couldn't be a better fire type move, so I think it was a good call for them to give a better flying type move.
Yeah.
It makes it more valuable. Plus, you can use it to battle different things.
Yeah.
Which I like, because in our current battle system, you typically only use the same, handful of Pokemon. So this might make Moltres a little bit more usable. Another viable option. So I like that this is the special move. It's an added bonus, as is the shiny form, which legendary raids, your chances of encountering a shiny is about 1 in 20. So those are better odds than just regular spawns out in the wild. So, and I mean, that's not an exact guarantee. So if you do 20 and you don't get 1, that's just the rough estimate. But if you get out there and hit Moltres Day hard, you should be able to end up with at least 1 shiny. So I like that that's it's a real possibility. It's not super far-fetched.
Yeah.
Like far-fetched. And then we also, relating to Moltres, we also had a question from Terry Wolf. He sent us a picture on Twitter of his Moltres lineup which consists of 4 Tyranitar that are, 2 look like they're maxed out, and then 2 of them look like they're very close, and then looks like 2 maxed out Kyogre. And then he says, what are you planning to use for your team? I'm probably going, I have a pretty solid, I have a solid squad of Tyranitar. I'll probably use some Tyranitar. Also, another good listed option is Golem. I remember when these first came out last summer, Golem was...
Golem? You've changed the name twice now.
I know. I remember last summer when the Legendary Birds came out, Golem was like the most useful Pokemon for most of them. So that's proven to be a good one. Also Amistar, it's a rock water typing, that makes it pretty good. Kyogre also, Gyarados, Raikou. I think I'm going to stick with Tyranitar and Golem. I think those are going to be my 2 main ones that I keep in there. What about you? Same? Are you going to mix it up?
But I have good Kyogre, good Tyranitar. Can we use Mewtwo?
You could.
I'll probably use Mewtwo because I like it.
Mewtwo's a really good attacker. So
Mewtwo, I'll go with my highest Kyogre, 3460, and my Tyranitar, and
your perfect Raikou.
My perfect Raikou, and maybe another Tyranitar.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the amount, but
you've got a good shiny Tyranitar too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was only 5, and then probably one more.
Golem.
I don't really have any good golems. But I guess I could stick that little guy in there. Oh, also I got a new phone.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of big for me. I did end up getting the iPhone 8 Plus just because I didn't really want to spend all the money on the X, and I liked the iPhone 8 just fine. So, also, my phone died when I was trading with Kate. I ended up getting a Lucky Vaporeon, and I named it RIP phone because my phone died.
That's literally what killed it, and it would not come back on.
Yes, and I even tried to get the battery replaced, and it doesn't work. So like all my pictures from like 3 months are gone, but we're dealing with it, and it's fine.
All right, so the big question surrounding the huge events this summer is what is going to be the ultimate unlock?
What will it be?
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum. What if it is a new magical unicorn Pokemon?
It's not even been released yet. It's the new Gen 8 wave.
Yeah. Just kidding.
That would be so sick. So here's some... Okay, I'm going to tell you
Code word, magical unicorn.
Can you explain what the code word means again?
Okay, so basically, we decided, like, last minute last time, we want to know who's made it this far in our rants and random thoughts, especially this episode. Oh, anyway, so we decided, well, I decided last week that we should, like, each week choose a word just randomly and put it in the podcast. And then you guys can comment on Twitter whenever we post, and we're like, yay! 4th episode's up, woo! And you can comment on that post and say magical unicorn, which is the code word, and we'll know that you actually listened. And yeah, that's it. That was all for our public service announcement. Proceed to the...
Now back to regularly scheduled programming.
Yes, thank you, Queen. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a list of things that could be the bonus unlock, and you tell me which one you think it's going to be.
Okay, let's all make predictions.
Beforehand.
After, well, I need the options because I'm not sure.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
1, Mewtwo Day. This is that Mewtwo could be, just like we've seen with the legendary birds, Mewtwo could have a raid day, and it could have an exclusive move and possibly a shiny form. So that's one option. Another option is that the beginning of Gen 4 could be released. There could have a wave. There could be a wave of Gen 4 releases. There could be a bunch of shiny releases. There could be regionals switched. switching regions.
That would be cool.
Some Pokemon that are not in the game yet, like there's still Smeargle, more forms of Spinda, and then several other Gen 3 Pokemon that aren't here yet. Those could be featured or introduced into the game. Or the last one is the weirdest theory that I saw in Forbes. It could be the release of Harry Potter Wizards Unite for Pokemon. Like, that would be the reward for Pokemon Go, would be the release of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. So, what do you think it's going to be and why?
Well, I definitely don't think it's the Harry Potter thing.
I don't either.
Because I feel like they're going to want to keep those games kind of separate. Like, they want people to play both games, but I don't think we need to, like, mix the Harry Potter and Pokemon. I feel like that'd be too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I personally think that it's going to be the Mewtwo. Just because, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know why, I just think it's going to be Mewtwo. I mean, this is a complete guess, and I'm probably wrong, and it's probably going to be something else, but...
No, that's a good guess.
Of course it is.
That's a really good guess, because that would mirror the unlocks from the past events.
Exactly.
That's a really good guess.
Thanks, Professor.
I think it could be Mewtwo, or I think it could be the beginning of Gen 4 releasing.
You have to pick one.
To be different, I'm going to say Gen 4.
Okay. Bets on.
All right. We'll see who wins.
We
You guys
shook on it.
tweet us what you think it's going to be.
Yes,
Ooh,
please do.
We'll make a Twitter poll. All right, so on September 1st, Shiny Wingull becomes available worldwide, but you know what also becomes available worldwide?
What?
Entei from Field Research. So this past month, it was Raikou from the 7-day Field Research. And starting September 1st, after 1 p.m. Pacific time, your 7-day Field Research will reward you with an Entei encounter, which is pretty cool. And I think September must be the month of fire, because with Moltres and now Entei for the whole month, those are 2 elite fire attackers. So it's going to be another really good month of Field Research encounters. I'm really pleased with this. So that pretty much covers all of our news this week. Now we're going to move into a tip of the week. So if you are looking to grind XP, what I would do if you've got extra pineapple berries, or if you just find yourself not using them as often, if you don't have anything that you really need extra candy for, I would find 12 candy evolution Pokemon like Pidgey, Weedle, Caterpie, Whismur, things that take 12 candy to evolve. I would pineapple those so you can stockpile that candy, and then pop lucky eggs and just evolve like 70 of those in 1 lucky egg, and that will give you a ton of XP. Or even 25 candy Pokemon to evolve, like Centret, Rattata. You can also pineapple those, and that'll really help That'll really help in gaining XP. That's how I gained a lot of XP really quickly on my road to level 40, was I pineappled low candy evolution Pokemon like Pidgeys, like Weedles, like Rattatas, and yeah, that really helped me get a lot of XP really fast. So that's our tip of the week. And to wrap up the show, we like to make sure that we've answered all the questions you guys have sent us, and give listener shout outs. So our last question of the week that we haven't answered comes from Chris. He says, what are your top 3 favorite Gen 4 Pokemon? So I haven't played the main series, so I don't know Gen 4 Pokemon very well, so I'm going to look them up, and we're going to pick based on appearance, I guess. Well, I do know some after collecting some of the cards. Alright, do you want to go first, or do you want me to?
You got it, boss.
Alright, my favorite 3. First, I would say Rhyperior, because I think he looks really cool, and because I think he's going to be a really, really powerful Pokemon. And I like that he has ties to Gen 1, so I think that's pretty cool. So, and I have a maxed out Rhydon. Yeah, I have a maxed out Rhydon ready for Rhyperior, so that's my number 1. Number 2, 2 and 3 I know from the card game. I really like Lucario. I think he just looks really cool, and I know that he's a fighting and steel type, I think. So that makes him really different. I like that. And then I also really like Shaman. That's my number 3 because Shaman's really cute, but also really powerful. So those are my top 3. What about you?
Mine picks are better than yours. On my team, we have Piplup the Penguin.
Yep.
Who will destroy you with his cuteness. Then we have Bastiodon.
Yep.
And he just looks like a square, and I think that's cool.
That's mean.
Yeah, and I feel like he's going to be really good at attacking.
He would
just
kill
like
my team.
super good. I don't know what he's good at.
I don't either.
No one knows.
I mean, people probably know, but
he's going to be a beast! And then my last pick is Luxray. Oh, yeah, because I think he's a cute little doggy with a little yellow tail.
But he's
electric, so he's going to be like, pew, pew, pew.
He could be a really strong electric.
He will laser beam your Pokemon. And my honorable mention is Baby Snorlax.
Munchlax.
Yeah, but I'm going to call him Baby Snorlax because that's cute.
Yeah, he is adorable.
Munchlax as he goes, mudgy, 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 so he can grow into a big old Snorlax.
So those are our top 3 for Gen 4.
Top 3. Okay, put down in the comments if my team and Kate's team had a battle, who would win. Okay, so our shoutouts of the week are the Terry Wolf, aka at QWiz, and also Chris Pupa at Waldo in Ohio. Also Nito Marquise, who is also at Nito Marquise, and the Pokemon Go Radio at Pokemon Go_radio. Thank you so much for liking our Twitter. We really appreciate you for all of the support. Also, we have a few social media platforms you can interact with us on. The best platform is probably Twitter. Our Twitter is at Pokemon Go Show 1. And also, you can listen to all of our podcasts as well as watch Kate's unboxing of Pokemon cards, which are super cool and the music's super great. And if you want to just relax and not think about anything, that is a wonderful way to do that. On our YouTube page, which is our channel name is Pokemon Go Show Podcast.
Yeah, I really love doing these Pokemon card openings. It would mean a lot if you guys go check it out. They're not very long, but I get some good cards from there. It's a fun time. I really like it. Also, so you can find our podcast on YouTube as well as SoundCloud, iTunes, and Google Play. If you guys have some spare time this week, drop by iTunes or Google Play and leave us a review. 5 stars only, please. It would really help us reach more listeners and spread our name and grow our community, which we would love to do. Also, just your favorite podcast in general. It really helps. So, go rate the podcast that you love. Show some support. That pretty much wraps up our show for today.
Yep. Don't forget to comment the code word when we tweet out that we posted this, so that we know that you listened to it and that you're a real MVP. And yeah, sorry this episode was a little more colorful than usual, but
we had fun.
We had a fun time, so I hope you enjoyed our more lighthearted approach. Also, we haven't seen each other all day, so.
All week?
Yeah, all week, really. So we haven't talked to each other, so we had a lot to talk about.
You know when you don't see your best friend for a long time?
It's very sad.
You got a lot of talking to catch up on.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yes.
You guys were part of it.
Thank you so much for listening to week 4 of the podcast. We hope you have a wonderful, fantastic week and that you make some progress towards your Pokemon Go goals. Stay safe. Watch out for your surroundings when you play.
And go tell someone you love them.
Yes. Anyways, bye! Bye!